Good afternoon, everyone. It's another session today of our boot camp, and I hope and believe that it has been a very wonderful experience for everyone. And today is going to be another wonderful, interactive, and educative session because we have our chief trainer and one of our instructors to take today's class. So let's get ready to learn from two professionals. Thank you. Let's welcome Mr. Kim Adediro as he commences the class. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon. That's a wonderful one from our powerful DG. Can you see that beautiful face? I really appreciate the I really appreciate you for all you put together to make this a wonderful event. And I'm telling you, it's not easy at all, but it's possible. So after we've passed through the first day, second day, third day, and today as the fourth day, which we are going to talk on the virtual assistant professional course. I'm not going to be the one taking this today. Personally, I'm going to introduce one of our senior instructor, Miss Abigail, and she's going to be the one taking the virtual assistant course. But before I bring Miss Abigail in, when we're talking about virtual assistant is one of the high-paid skills when it comes to online freelancing and digital business world. It's one of the most high-paid skills, and anybody can do anything as a virtual assistant professional. I told you yesterday during our digital business specialist, all those company registration, this, that, all those are virtual assistant work. And you can do any silly work, especially with the invent of the AI, artificial intelligence. The virtual it make that virtual assistant work more easy. For example, let me give you one of my clients recently. The guy is always giving me a job related to web design and database management. One day, he just called me, and since that day, has been giving me that job. Just call me that day. For those of you that participated in our last course, I said this. He called me that day. He said, "Hello," just message me. Can you please let me arrange these drugs in and get me the price survey from Africa markets. See, yes, I can do it. And I did it for him. You know what I did? I just check different market link that they are selling the drug. I paste all those links to ChatGPT. I tell ChatGPT that, do you know this store? ChatGPT tell me that I know the store. And I prompt ChatGPT, check the market price of the drugs the list of these drugs I'll be pasting to you in this market and give me the average price. And I just copy the spreadsheet that the man sent to me. I paste it on ChatGPT and ChatGPT give me average price. Just copy it back, paste the price back to the spreadsheet, save my information, then I send it to him. And the man literally paid me $200, $200 for that. Next 2 hours, the whole thing, I just copy them, different category of drugs, and he paid me. So virtual assistant, you can start from simple job to complex work. Like Miss Abigail now, I think recently when we are talking, she's talking about she's doing travel virtual assistant for clients, and even she will meet her in so many of other in 3 month extensive because you meet her. She will be the one taking most of the thing, and she will be the one assisting. And we're going to be having a session maybe once in a month, in a week during that 3 months, or once in 2 weeks, where all of us, the whole instructor, we gather together and we give you more powerful training. So make sure you do all your assignment, at least 50% of all the assignment given to you. Do 50% of the assignments given to you in the whole 5-day boot camp. And the last assignment is compulsory, which is the 6th assignment. So at least you must do 3 from the 6th assignment so for you to meet up with 3 month extension. And this course is what you be taught there. You cannot buy it. It's not what you can buy at all. So that is why you must make sure you pull in your efforts to be able to part of those that will be participating. And one good news is that All this from the boot camp down to the 6 weeks extensive training, 12-week extensive training, they are all free, 100% free. And the funny aspect of this is that when you finish this free course, we are going to still give you certificate of participation. And after certificate of participation, we are still going to recommend you to different international institutions for them to certify you based on any kind of certificate you need from school in India, in US, and in UK. They are going to give you certificate. And without wasting much of our time, I'm going to bring Miss Abigail in now to give us a little about virtual assistant. Don't be too, Mr. Abigail, she's not a training type. But the reason why we are bringing her is that this is exactly what she is doing. I want her to do exactly what she's doing, copy and paste exactly what she's doing, and she will train us exactly how she's making her 6-figure income. That is the reason why we are bringing her. Personally, I'm a virtual assistant professional. We have so many virtual assistants, but someone that only specializes on only virtual assistant, and she has done so many virtual assistant jobs. Think of data entry, customer support, e-commerce management, anything of any virtual assistant. She is 100% in this field, and she's making her 6-figure there. She's currently reside in the Republic of Benin, and she's not under a virtual assistant. She's a bilingual virtual assistant, so she can speak English and she can speak French. Maybe that's what gives her advantage. But even with only one language you can speak, I'm telling you, you can make any amount you wish to make as a virtual assistant. Now, coming in now is Ms. Abigail, and you are going to enjoy the call. Ms. Abigail, you are free to come in. Thank you.
Can you everyone see our screen? If you can see our screen, please unmute your mic and let us know. Can you see our screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. Miss Abigail, over to you.
We can see here screen.
Miss Abigail, over to you.
Yes, we can see it, sir.
Don't worry, we are having, she's already, she told me she's going to go back to Republic. I said, please wait, don't go yet. But she's having network. She has been messaging me since morning that network is frustrating, and Nigerian network. To be sincere, she's a Nigerian too. There is nothing she can do to stop this.
Who the is for, how it exists, and how it can become a career path for those who are interested. But today is not about pressure, it's just mainly an awareness. It's about opening our eyes to a digital opportunity that many people around the world are already using to earn online. So I believe by the end of this introduction, you will know whether virtual assistant is for you and how you can position yourself into earning from it. You should be able to decide whether virtual assistant is something you'd like to explore further. Okay, thank you very much. Let's begin. We have here, first of all, what is a virtual assistant? Virtual assistant is simply is a profession whereby people provides a virtual assistant provides remote services to individuals, businesses, and organizations from anywhere in the world using the internet. So we are living in a digital age, and almost everything today happens to be online. Businesses sells online, people communicate online, meetings happen online, like the one that we are just having right now, and documents are shared online. And because of this, work has also moved online. Many companies no longer depend on physical offices, they now operate remotely, which means they also hire remotely, they hire staffs remotely, and that is where virtual assistance also comes in. So is basically hello, I think I'm cracking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly, ma.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, please. I just switched my microphone, so I was wondering whether it's still working. Okay, a VA is the person who provides this online support. A VA helps business owners with daily tasks so they don't have to do everything themselves. The easiest way to understand this is to compare it with traditional office role, like in a physical office wo- offices. We have secretary, executive assistants. We have office assistants, and their job is to assist the boss or the company. You know, many of us here are familiar with online offices online, like physical offices. So I believe some of us here might have worked as a secretary, office assistant, as a PA or EA to the CEO or something like that. That is basically the work of a virtual assistant. So instead of you going to the office, you could also render these services and assistant to companies, to individuals and the CEOs, entrepreneur itself just means online assistant instead of it being physical and you going to the office to work. It's also similar. They help with emails, they schedule meetings, organize documents, and replying to customers' messages. They do record keeping, data entry. They do also assist with following ups and they support operations basically. A virtual assistant just does the same thing as well. The only difference is the location from home, from anywhere that you have internet, using your digital tools, which is your laptop and a stable internet connection. Those are the basic two things that you needed to start as a virtual assistant. Either your laptop or phone is also something you can also start with your phone as well. Right now, there's something we need to add to it for kind of little time that I spend in Nigeria these days. I think you also need an internet connection. That should be number 360 as another tool to work as a freelancer. Is why virtual assistant equals to online offices is the same responsibility. It just has different environments. We have next year we have different or 8 to 6. Those are already fixed hours. While virtual assistant hours are flexible, you can discuss with your client. Probably you want to work part time, you just need to work 4 hours in a day, 6 hours in a day, 8 hours in a day. You can decide to work as in a week. So in the, I'm really flexible with it. I can work whenever I want. It just has to be completed of 30 hours in a week. So whenever I can decide to do 8 hours today, 6 hours tomorrow, I just need to meet up my target of 30 hours in a week. So virtual assistant work is a very flexible hour work that you can choose your own availability as time permits you. The next one is physical office. As I said earlier, you need to go to a physical office as an office assistant. While virtual assistant, you have your online tools. You can work from anywhere. You could just take your laptop with you and travel out of the country. You still continue working even without your client knowing your location. And the last one is location limited. As an office assistant, you are limited to you going to the office. Probably if your office is really far from your house, you just have to commit your assistant. You are not limited to that. You could have global clients. So ever since I started working virtually, I think it was just these few days I was telling Mr. Akin that I'm actually looking for a Nigerian client. That I've heard people usually get clients as Nigerian business companies and business too. I have never had one. All my clients are global clients. I've had clients from France. I've had clients from US, I've had clients from United Kingdom, I've had clients from Portugal, like those European countries, but I've never really had an African client. Yeah, just a gig that I had like 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks ago, and the client was from Senegal. It's a French client, so I am a bilingual virtual assistant. I work with both English and French, so I deal with both French and English clients. So it's a global one. Virtual assistant is where you get to work with different clients. So it does limit you to the kind of country, the states in which you can get your clients from. Next, we have why businesses hire VA. Now, let's talk about something very important.
Miss
Why
Abigail,
do businesses even hire
Miss Abigail, is it only me? I'm not seeing your screen. Is it only me?
virtual assistant? Because many people believe things business. You can see my screen.
No,
Is
I'm
that
not.
the
I'm not
same
seeing
with
your screen.
everyone?
Okay.
Can you see it now?
For me, I'm not
Hello,
seeing
please.
your
Can
screen.
someone else confirm if you cannot see my screen? Then stop.
I mean, I see
I
your
can't
screen. I
see
see
your
your
screen.
I can
You
see the
can't
screen. I can
see
see
it.
it.
I see it. I see, but
It's directly on why business hire VA.
No, it's visible here, please. The screen is visible here. I can see it's
Okay.
very clear.
Okay. Okay. You can continue,
people
man.
here too.
It's visible. I can see it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Mr. Kim, can you see it now?
See.
I can see your screen.
You can see your screen now.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's continue. So I was saying, why do businesses even hire VA? Does business does people think business owner hires VA because they don't want to work? Probably they are lazy. Well, that is not true. The answer is no. Business owners hire virtual assistant because they are overwhelmed, they are too occupied, they are doing too many things and at the same time. Imagine someone running a business now, an entrepreneur that start a business and is running business. They are the same person that are selling their business, their markets. They're the same person that is answering emails. They are replying to customers. They are the one that are posting online on their social media. Can see our this is what we're advertising. They are the same person that is organizing files, that's attending meetings and tracking billings and payments that is coming in from their sales. Everything is there on their head. After some time, they become tired, they are stressed, and it leads to unproductive. So instead of doing everything themselves, they delegate the task. They give small tasks to someone else they can so that they can focus on big things. And these small tasks are where virtual assistants comes in. Virtual assistant assist with many things. They assist with emails. They could assist their clients in replying to emails or sorting out their emails. They could also assist in scheduling meetings for and calendars in which the client just have to show up at the meeting. But the way they schedule the meeting, they put it at the right time, different time zone. These are all the tasks that virtual assistant does. They also assist in posting online. These are the tasks of social media assistants, virtual assistant. These are also a specialized aspect of VA which we are still going to look at. We have VAs that also organize files, that attend meetings on their clients' behalf, and also track payments. These are the types of tasks that virtual assistants can assist with. And why do businesses, one of the reasons why business hire VA is to save time. One, time is money, as everyone says. If a business owner spends hours replying to emails or organizing files, that is time taken away from growing their business. And when they hire a VA, they free up this time. They cannot focus more on getting more customers, making sales, and improving their services. So a VA helps buy back their time. The second one is to reduce operating costs. Hiring someone in an office means, first of all, you need to rent a space, you need to rent the office, you need to buy equipment, you need to get them the system, probably desktop, keyboard, and the rest of it. You need to pay electricity, and you need to pay full monthly salaries. But with a virtual assistant, it's more easier. No office is needed. You save operating cost from there. No equipment is provided. The virtual assistant already have their own personal equipment which they could use, and they pay only for hours worked. You don't need to pay a full month. You only need to pay the amount of hours that they work for you. Probably if it is 4 hours in a day, if it is 6 hours in a day, if it is 8 hours in a day, you'll be able to see that okay, this is the time I'm paying for. Yes, there will be a very clear, it will be very clear and cost effective. So it is more cheaper and more flexible for clients to choose a VA rather than an office assistant. And the third one is to focus on core business growth. Yes, business owners should focus on planning, on marketing, on decision making, and not on some daily tasks like organizing files or scheduling meetings. So they can give the admin work to VAs and concentrate on building their business. And when their businesses grow, it also helps the employees and the staff that are under them. The next one is to get flexible support, the flexibility that comes with it. Yes. With VA, businesses can hire part time, like I said, they can hire hourly, they can hire for projects. Probably you just need someone to help you do an online research. You could just hire for that alone, and the VA give you a fixed amount of how much he or she wants to charge for that, and you get it paid, and your work is done. You don't even need to hire the VA for the whole task. It's just for a simple task, and they get paid. So the flexibility that comes with it, they are not forced into any long-term commitments. You can just do a one-time gig for them, and this flexibility also makes VAs attractive. It makes it attractive in such a way that you don't need to like focus on just one client. Probably the client just come, you do a gig, another one comes. You can even take more gigs to do it at the same time in a day or during the whole week. There's this flexibility that comes with it. The last one is to access global talent. Yes, we are in the world. They are no longer limited to people living nearby them, probably in their area, in their city, in their states. They can hire anywhere in the world. I've had a US client that was looking for graphic designers, and probably because she was looking for the cheapest ones, or she believes in Africa we have the best of the graphic designers. She specifically said, Abby, can you get me a list of graphic designers, like 10 of them, but I specifically want them to be in Africa. So she was really special. She was really specified of what she wanted. I was surprised. You, as a United States person, at least you're supposed to like, okay, I only need people around me. But no, she specifically said, I want people in Africa. And as an African girl that is really rooted to our state and country, I mostly give her Nigerians. I mostly give her Nigerians. You said you want Africa, so Nigerians are just the best. I can't add the Nigerians were part of it, and yeah, she gets her work. The prices are okay. I sent her the link and the portfolio of those people, and she was able to choose one or two people she wanted to work with to get her work done. So the access to global talent, they are no longer limited to people living nearby. They can choose skills people globally, can choose from anywhere they want, and also according to their pockets, according to the amount they had in mind, because different freelancers and from different countries has their own amounts they charge and they give depending on their expenses and how much they want to build themselves. Simple summary of this is businesses hire virtual assistant because all I'm just saying is first of all they wanted peace of mind and they want efficiency, they wanted freedom, and they want their business to grow. In order to do that, they prefer to delegate tasks in which can support them to be able to focus more on growing their business. A virtual assistant is never an expense. It is more of an investment to a greater future, to a greater sales, to a bigger business. Next one that we have on our slide is specializations in virtual assistants. Now that we understand what virtual assistant is, and why businesses hire VA, let's talk about the different types of virtual assistants because this is the most important. Many beginners think being a VA means doing everything. No. And the good news is because it means you don't have to learn everything. You can specialize. You only need to do one thing, pick one or two areas and build from there. Now we have different VA in which you can specialize in. First one is general VA. We have customer support VA. We have travel VA. We have email VA, calendar virtual assistant. We have data entry and project coordination virtual assistant. The first one, let's pick it one at a time, please. General virtual assistants. I think this is the most common type of VA. It's like an all-rounder office helper, like all around that. We do mostly everything, basically everything that, or a few things from each of the other specialization is what a general VA does. They handle basic administrative tasks like replying to emails, scheduling meetings, organizing files, doing simple research, basic research, data scraping, and also helping with travel planning. If you see from the list of what I just listed, it's also pick one or two from the other specialized VAs, like you replying to emails, that is a
Miss
customer
Miss
support.
Miss Abigail. Hello, Mr. Abigail.
Yes.
Please can you
Yeah,
help
can you
us
hear me?
can you help us click on the slideshow on the top of your screen? Someone said they are not seeing the screen. I think maybe they are using mobile phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Please
Is it
help
better
us.
now?
Let me see. No. Yes. Yes. I think it's better now. Yes.
Is it big
Much better.
enough?
Yes, bigger enough
Okay,
now. Now,
good.
thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So, as I was saying, a general VA is like an all-one office helper, and it includes a basic of the other specialized VA. Like when it comes to customer support, we have replying to emails, or when it comes to calendar, we have scheduling meetings. These are what emails general VAs do. They assist with research, organizing files, and also helping with travel planning. This is usually where beginners start from because it doesn't require any advanced technical skills. You just need to be able to operate the system, be able to follow SOPs, which are standard operating procedures, the instructions that are given to you by your clients. If you can use emails, documents, and calendars, you can become a VA. It's simply the best where you can start from. And when you are good with any of this, then you can now specialize into the one you want to choose as a virtual assistant. The next one is customer support VA. As a customer support VA, you specialize in helping business communicate with their customers. I usually relate this to our local customer care and customer service work. When you have an issue with, probably for those that shop online well, if you have an issue with what you order online and you want a refund, you want to return it to get your money back, or your order is lost, you don't know where it is. This is where customer support VA comes in. When you chat them, those people that will reach out back to you and reply your messages, or probably you just find yourself in an application online and you don't know how to navigate through it. The people that you ask question that respond to you when you say, okay, chat here, chat us here, we are live here. Those are customer support VA. They deal with ticket, chat, and email support. Their job is just to make customer feel heard and supported. They are the voice of the business. Probably you have an issue with your service provider, let's say the MTN services or Glow, and you want to reach out to them. Hello, those people that respond to you, they are customer support. Good communications and patience are very important as a customer support VA. If you wish to specialize as a customer support VA, because you need to have a very good communication skills and be very patient, especially for angry customers. You don't want to lose any customer for your business, for the business. They handle complaints, answer questions, they keep customer happy. The job is simply related to the customer care and customer service, as I said earlier. The next one is email and calendar VA. This one is a different task on its own specialization, but I like putting it together because you that handles emails for your clients, you can still be able to handle their calendars as well. So this VA specializes in managing inbox and schedules. It assists your clients in organizing inbox, their emails, their replying to basic messages, setting appointments, you send reminders, manage calendars. For emails, most of us here, we all have email. If I ask everybody now, do any of you have an email? I believe I will get more responses like, yes, we have an email. We joining this meeting now is because we all have an email. But the question is, how many of us have gone to our emails, like clean it up? Most people here might have like one tab email that are coming from probably OPay alerts, receipt of what they purchase online, bank notice, and everything. Have you ever find a time to just sit and say, okay, let me clear my inbox today? This is too much. And those are things that might even be occupying space for your storage. So this is where even you as a person doesn't even have time to do that. Now imagine an entrepreneur, a business owner. They really do not have time to that be sorting out my emails. Okay, this one is a spam. I need to clear it. This one is just a receipt of what I've ordered since last year. They don't have time to do that, and that is where a VA comes in. VA assists in clearing these inboxes. They assist them in putting the right messages. They give them, they assist in clearing labels, in which even probably spams reports and everything might have covered the important messages they might be expecting probably from their customers, from their clients, and this is where a VA can assist in organizing their inboxes. They can set up labels. Probably in the 12-week program, there will be a practical view of how to organize an email for those that are interested in it. You'll be able to see how to organize emails for the clients, how to specifically delete or archive some information which your client doesn't need when you have arrange that with them. You have gotten the information of how you need to arrange their emails. Same thing for calendars. You need to be able to set up buffer time as a calendar VA, be able to assist your clients in scheduling their email, their appointments. Probably they need to travel. Some clients are very, very tedious in their time. Probably they need to travel. They don't really know the time they are traveling, or they went and book a meeting, two meetings at the same time. How will they be able to do that? Which one will they need to attend? Which one is important? Which one do they need to add a buffer time to? These are the things a calendar VA assist with, in organizing their calendars. That even men looking at it, you see that okay, this today, these are the things I need to do by what time at the right time, and these are the things I need to do. These are the things a calendar VA also managed to. They help bring order to chaos. For chaos from their calendars, from their emails, VA assist in managing that. Is someone talking? You have a question? Okay. Next we have data entry and research VA. This VA is mostly focused on information. For data entries, they assist in entering data into spreadsheets. Probably you have gotten the list of clients, have gotten the list of customers, probably they had meeting with, and they need to organize them. These are the ones that are interested in our business. These are leads that are coming to, probably they are interested in the market, but they are not ready for now. You need to organize them. You need to put into your database, update your information, or collect online informations. And when you also assist with researching companies, products, or contacts, you need data entry VAs to put them into spreadsheets. This role requires very much attention to details and accuracy. If you are someone that is familiar with accountability and accuracy, this is where you might be able to specialize as a data entry VA. So the role is great for people who likes accuracy and details, probably those mathematicians, accountants. It's perfect for people who like organized work. If you don't like things unorganized, that might be your entry. Then we have the travel research VAs. This VA, the travel research VA helps clients plan trips, probably the client wants to travel, they assist with the planning, researching flights, the cheapest one, the best flights, the best airline to travel with. They also assist with the bookings and itineraries, assist with probably if it is a business meeting, if it's a vacation, they need the hotel they are going to stay, the plane they are going to board, accommodation and everything, eatery. These are what travel research VA does. They do the research, they assist in booking it. I've had clients that they want to travel they want to travel anniversary. I've assisted with booking the place. They want to go to Paris. I've never been to Paris myself before. But as a travel research VA, you're able to do the research, get the plane, get a nice hotel with good review in which they can stay for their accommodations. You get to look for itineraries, the good vacation place they can visit, the tourism, the probably museums they can visit, and the rest of it. These are what travel research VAs does. You put them together probably in a Canva presentation. You could use PowerPoint, you could use slides, whichever one that you are very good at, to put this information in it, the research, and you create the travel itineraries, you organize the documents, you help them paste their visa information, their visa passport, probably if the country they are traveling to needs visa, what are the instructions that needs to follow before traveling. You make all this research, the expenses, what are the budget expenses they need to be aware of, and what they need to take with them. You prepare the schedules. They don't usually always book tickets. Well, if your client trusted you, probably you have been working for the client for a long time, they could do a complimentary card for you. I've had client that all I did for them is just as a travel research VA. I don't usually handle their emails or it's just as a travel VA. They created a complimentary card for me, in which I assisted them in booking their flights directly online. And sometimes they just provide the organized travel information in which you just put them there. When we first started with them, I will just provide information and put it as booking link in which they can just click and they will make the payments themselves, in which they will get the information to their email directly. The next one, we have social media virtual assistant. The social media VA support business owners on social media platform. They help in assist in creating and scheduling posts. They reply to messages, comments, DMs, and organize content calendars. They mostly do not create content, but we still have some virtual social media assistant that specialize in mostly social media management. They assist in scheduling calendars, posts, and they help manage the daily activities of social medias. You will see those big businesses online, probably on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram mostly. And when you send them a message, a comment, you will have seen some people that are replying immediately to their message. It might just be a one line reply, probably you just need an information from them. Probably for those big business that are already gross, probably they have like 10,000 followers, 5,000 followers. Imagine the kind of comments that will be coming in there. They cannot be replying it one by one as a business owner. So they hire VAs, social media VAs, who can assist them in replying to comments, DMs, and also posting regularly, probably 2 times in a day, 5 times a week, and the rest of that. Their job is mainly to help manage daily activities on social media. And the last one here, we have project manage coordination VA. They are also known as project management VAs. They help track tasks and deadlines. These VAs are really like team members of a business. They follow up with team members. They update project boards. We are familiar with project management. There are online project management tools. I think we might touch one or two of them in the 12-week programs. So we'll be able to get familiar with project boards. They assist in organizing tasks, making sure everybody's project is moving forward. You're able to monitor as how each staff or employee is working for the business. They act like online project assistants, and they organize they communicate very well with clients. If this person is not working, if this employee is not working well, they'll be able to like notice it from there, from the due, the deadline, they monitor the deadlines and the rest of it. Organization and communication is the key here when it comes to project coordination, because you are coordinating a team, you are following up with a team, you are tracking tasks. And you need to be able to communicate when you sense a kind of discrepancy in the work. You'll be able to communicate that directly to your clients. But the important, you don't need to do everything from this area. You just need to like choose one of it, one of the area, and go in it. And if you think you are capable of it, you could choose like two specialization, or you just start as a general VA to go. You don't need to master all this. Pick one, start small, grow with time. Virtual assistant is not all about knowing everything. It's about helping businesses stay organized. When I started with mainly administrative virtual assistant, which is the general VA. And earlier last year, I think I was ready to specialize. I specialized directly in just administrative and customers VA. I only assist in replying to customers' messages, tickets, chat, email support. That is basically how you can how you can specialize yourself. You can virtual assistant, you can specialize in different areas, from admin work to customer support. You can also do from email management to project coordination. There's space for everyone. Your job is to just discover which one fits you best, and you have time to focus well on it. And in the traffic program, each of these will be practiced, so you can be familiar with it and be able to choose confidently. In our next slide, we will have why virtual assistant is a strong income stream. Now, let's talk about why virtual assistant is not just any online work, but a strong income stream, meaning something you can build money from consistently. Excuse me. So, the first one is low startup cost. Many businesses require capital, but virtual assistant does not. Seriously, it doesn't need capital to get started. All you mainly need is a phone or a laptop and internet connections and basic digital skills. And what are these basic skills? You'll be able to walk, go through each, go through your system, be able to navigate through the tools you need to use as a virtual assistant. That is basic what you need to get started. You don't need to rent an office. You can work directly from home. You don't need to buy machines. You only need a laptop or a phone. If you have the capacity to get a laptop, please get a laptop. It goes a long way. And if you haven't, you can also start with a phone as a virtual assistant. Next, you don't need to stock up products. You don't need to have like a degree. VA work is not a degree based, is a skill based. No client is going to come in front of you and be like, hey, what did you study in school? When you're doing your interview, what they need from you is what is your portfolio, what are the sample work, what can you do, what are the work that you have done, can you show us the things that you have done, are you familiar with this post, this job that we posted, is it something you can do? So these are the things that makes VA work one of the easiest online careers to start with. Next one is high global demand. Yes. VA, every businesses need help. From the list of things that we have said so far, every business needs someone to handle their emails, needs someone to assist in reply to their customers, needs someone to assist with calendar, booking, appointments, or travel research. So either is an online brand, either you are a coach, entrepreneur, startups, and because businesses operate online, they also need an online assistant. Business that is not physical, they also need need online assistant as well. When you a store that probably you have an online store in which you sell clothes, you sell shoes, and rest of it, You can't just look for a physical assistant and say, okay, come to my house, let's be doing this together. No. You also get an online assistant as well, as because your business is online. You get an online assistant to assist with the work. Next, we have, because it is high global demand, because more people are outsourcing tasks. Yes, most people are outsourcing tasks. They don't. Many businesses don't even prefer to hire an a physical business. They prefer to hire online. They get physical or outsource task online, probably a one-time gig or a long from the short time depend. They only need an assistant for a month or 2 months as a startup, probably to get sales rolling for their business to keep moving and for a long term. So they prefer outsourcing tasks. So virtual assistants are always needed. I'm trying to show you from here. Then we have location independence. With VA work, your location does not limit you. You can live anywhere, work from anywhere, and still work for clients abroad. I've seen you can be in Nigeria here and be working for clients in different countries. It doesn't limit what kind of clients you can work for. Next, you don't need to relocate, you don't need visas, your skills travel with you. You can just decide that, okay, today I need to visit Ghana. You take your system with you, you go. And you still keep working. Your client doesn't have to know where you are from, where you are working from. All they need is by work getting done. Sorry about that. So your skills also travel with you. This gives you freedom and flexibility to work from anywhere and anytime. Last one is earnings in dollars, pounds, and euro. Yes, as a virtual assistant, you earn in different currency. It doesn't limit you in what currency you can earn from. As since you are working with different clients from different currency, they pay you in the kind amount they have. Um, I've had client that works with me from the UK and they pays me in pounds. The client that I work with in France, they pay me in euros, and one from United States pays in dollars. So you earn in different amount. It doesn't limit the currency you have. That, that is one flexibility and strong income for a virtual assistant. The last one is your flexible working hours. As a virtual assistant, it doesn't limit you to your working hours. When you can work, you can choose your own time, your own hours. The client can say, okay, you could check online, probably on especially on Upwork, you see clients themselves post the work they want. After when we are done with this, I might show you how it is done there. Our client post their job, you'll be able to see they specifically said how many hours they want you to work for them. It is now up to you. If the hours are good for you, you can apply for the job. If it's not, you could also discuss it with client that, okay, these are the hours I'm available to work and these are not. You can be able to choose your own working hours. Probably you need to work part-time, hourly, project based, like a one-time gig if you still have your own normal job that you're doing. And also, as a VA, it doesn't limit you. If you're already working, it doesn't limit you from probably leaving your job to go into freelancing. No, it is something. It's something that you can do with what you're already doing. And if you think that you want to make virtual assistant or your freelancing career a standalone career, then you could quit the one you are doing to join it, because it doesn't limit you to the time that you can work. You can work at night, probably you can choose your own hours. You can work at night and also do your day job during the day. The flexibility that allows people to combine VA work with, if you are a student, you can combine it with your school or your family job and other job that you're already doing. It doesn't limit you to just, okay, I need to focus on it alone. No, you can still be doing your other work and still work as a freelancer or as a virtual assistant. The flexibility is there. So this is one of the reasons why many people chooses it as a career path. But still, you need to have time, skill. For this to work, you need to have the time, the skills, and the dedication. When you have all this, virtual assistants is going to, I can assure you, it becomes a stable income in which you can earn from, because it's affordable to start. It's global demand. In foreign currency. Foreign currency, you have a flexible schedule. It's one hell of a stable income in this era. So next, we have on our next slide, we have potential earnings of a virtual assistance. Yes. Now let's talk about the very the something that is most important. I mean, that's probably what everybody's going to say. How much can a virtual assistant actually earn? Let's talk about it. Let me be honest with you. Virtual assistant is a real work. Is a real work, and your income depends on your skills or your experience and your consistency. There's no magic in it. This work is not for the lazy ones. I usually say it. It's a job that requires dedication and your consistency. As a beginner, your earnings depends on your skill level, the niche you finally choose. Probably you want to specialize, one you chose to go with. Your client's location also determines, and your experience. When it comes to your client's location, when it comes to your skills, I mean, let's start with what I do. Stop. So when it comes to the skills, first, which of the specialization do you want to work in? The amount a general VA earns is different from what a social media VA earns. So it depends on the skills and what you decide to go for and the experience. You see, there are some clients that will say, okay, I need a VA that has 3 to 5 years experience, or I'm looking for a beginner friendly. Some clients can just say, probably, you can be a beginner, you can start, and the prices cannot be the same as someone that already has experience or is intermediate or is specialized VA. And also, it depends on your client location. Different clients as from different countries as the amount they already pay VAs. Like I have friends in the United States that their client virtual assistant rates, average rate in the US is probably to $25 to $30 per hour as a VA. Where in African countries, you can have up to like, you can earn up to $3 to $7. And in France, I have clients that from European countries, I believe they don't have money in that country. Sorry, but they are. If you tell an European country that you charge $10 per hour, you can find them trying to negotiate with you. I'm like, okay, can you take like $7? Can you take like $5 from this continent? That is how much they pay. That is the way they are. But in United States, if I told a client, a US client, okay, I charge $10 per hour, they find it very cheap and acceptable to them at once, because over there are VAs that charges higher than that. So you telling them a merely $10 per hour, it fits their budget already. So they mostly never negotiate when it comes to that amount. And that is how it is for different clients in their location. It's not up to you to be able to weigh where the client is coming from before you charge them, and you're able to see their reaction and how they react to your prices. Next one is reliability. Yes, what also affects your income is how reliable you are. This job that you claim, probably you set up your profile very good. You put it there. I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. I can do that. Yes, you have the skills. Yes, they have the experience. Yes, you can do it. But are you reliable enough to do it? To do the task when the client gave it to you? Some people look at it that because I'm looking to earn this money, I want to do every work. Probably you have three clients that reach out to you at the same time, and two of them is already full-time job, or the three of them is already full-time job. It's only 12 hours. That probably if you said you want to use the whole 24 hours in a day to work, which is impossible, are you not going to sleep? So you are going to definitely affect one job is going to affect the other. So it's better for you to be able to arrange yourself, arrange your time, but how many clients you want to get in a month. If it is full-time clients, if it's a long-term client, if it's short-term client, short-term gig, you should be able to be reliable enough to get a job, do exactly as the client told you for the period they want you to work with them. Probably if it's a 3 month contract, if it's a 6 month contract, or it's an infinity contract. We have clients like that they just say, okay, let's just be working and see how it goes. So either of you is tired with each other. You need to be reliable enough to be able to finish what you started. This also can affect your income, because when you do a job that is not up to what the client wants, they're going to give a bad review, especially if it's a freelancing platform like Fiverr or Upwork. Freelance going to give you a bad review, and that bad one single bad review can affect your profile. Even if you have so many good reviews and all, when a new customer, that client that is coming in, when they see a bad review, to be able to trust you enough to give you the job, it might limit, it might be of limits. Except the person just wants to say, okay, let me try you out. And when they try you out, if you are still not reliable, they give you another bad review. You need to be very sure of how you want to manage your time. So when you're starting out as a beginner, most beginners earn between $3 to $7 per hour. At this stage is because you are learning how to communicate with your clients, how to use the tools, how to follow instruction. You are building confidence and experience. So it is normal. Everyone starts from somewhere. Even $3 per hour, $7 per hour is also not a small amount when you convert it into your currency back in Naira. Imagine you are now working for $5 per hour. Imagine you are working for the clients, like, let's say, a normal day job, like 8 hours per day. That's five times eight. That's like $40 in a day. With the exchange rate, probably the exchange rate is now 1,400. When you calculate that in Naira already, that's like 50 up to like 50,000 Naira in a day. That's just a day amount. That's almost somebody's salary in a month. So it's still, even as a beginner, you are still earning. It's still not a little amount. Now coming to intermediate, you already have these skills. After sometimes, when you understand the workflow better, you understand how the work is, how you want to manage your time, how you want to get in your clients, your work becomes very faster, and you can earn more. You can decide to increase your pay per hour. You can try to increase it to like probably $10 to $15 per hour. Now your clients already trust you more. You've gotten beautiful reviews on your platform, on your profile. You make fewer mistakes, and you need less supervisions. The clients prefer people that are autonomous, who can work alone on their own. VAs that are autonomous, that you don't need to ask questions for everything. You can be able to look at this and, okay, this are supposed to be done. You are no longer a beginner. You already have the experience to be able to do this work without depending on your clients every time. So you can increase your payment as your experience goes, as your skills goes. You can increase your pay. You can increase how you want to be paid. And last, we have the specialized VAs. Okay, once you have become very good at what you do, especially in areas like projects, management, customer support, you can even upgrade to like customer success, or as a social media management, you can earn more. You can earn up to like $20 to $30 per hour or more. At this level, you are solving bigger problems for businesses. You are no longer on the beginner's phase or the intermediate phase. You are now a specialized VA. You are solving problems, bigger problems for the business. They are no longer giving you the task of, okay, let me fill into this data entries, let me fill this box. You are already representing your clients as a, so you as a specialized VA, you can decide to charge more based on your experience. Now, let's use beginner's number. Like I said, is that the important truth is your pay, your earnings per day, per hour, per month, or weekly. It depends on how serious you are, how reliable you are, and how willing you are to learn. Some people stay at beginner's level because they stop improving. Probably you see that the $5, the $3, the $7 per hour you are earning is already enough for you. You just want to stay at that level, you don't want to improve. But it's only when you grow, when you decide to grow more, you learn some skills. It doesn't stop where you are learning right now. You yourself, you go online, you learn you learn different skills to improve yourself. When I started as a VA, the first dollar I earned as a VA on Fiverr was a client that comes and say, hey, can you help me duplicate this file? Already she already have the file. She just wanted to be duplicated in PowerPoint. And that is all I did, and she paid me $5. As at that time, I don't even know how to price myself. I just started as a beginner. I don't know how to price myself. I just told the client, okay, pay me $5. I feel like $5 is a big amount at that time. Even though it was not, dollar has not spoiled in the way it is right now. I think that time dollar was still at 700. But she paid me, and I earned my first dollar from there. And from there are another work that comes in. I do $3 per hour job. I did $5 per hour job. But as at last year, I said no. I'm not this. I've already increased my experience, my skills. I can upgrade myself. I started charging from $10 to $15 per hour, and I look for clients that are specialized in that. That I know, okay, this is what I want to do. I look for client that works toward my vision, my price, and the skills and specialized skills that I want to use. So from there, you can just the experience, the niche that you want to work with, and you can upgrade yourself. And yes, I look for jobs that are closer to that. So on Upwork, you can see work in which the client already specified the amount they want to pay. You will see client that put there, I'm looking for it with your laptop on your lap. Next is for organized or willing to learn. People who are organized or willing to learn. You don't need to be perfect, but you must be willing to learn how to work, how to manage tasks, how to meet deadlines, how to stay organized. There is no job. If people have time, I would suggest you go through, even without applying to jobs, just go to Upwork. There is no work you will see that the clients will post and you will not be seeing. I need someone that is willing to learn, because you need to be very willing. You need to be someone that is humble and adaptable. You need to be someone that is willing to learn, not someone that, because as a virtual assistant, you are not supposed to think on your own. You are just supposed to be able to follow instructions, the SOPs that your clients gave you. Need to be. She clearly, we had a meeting, we had a video call, and she also showed me how to use this. Use it. She explained how it is used. This and where you reply to the customer. This is how you open a ticket and close a ticket. That is open to learning digital tools. If you are not used to it, just okay, this is how to do it, and they will explain to you. So that is that you just need to be able to learn how to use it. Especially tools like emails, which is Google Gmails, Outlook. Those tools are really important. Documents, you need to be able to use Google Doc, Microsoft Word. Probably for spreadsheets, you need to familiar yourself with slides, Google Spreadsheet, Excel. Those are basic virtual assistant tools that you need to learn. For calendars, be familiar with Google Calendar, appointment bookings, Calendly, and the rest of them. And also messaging apps. These ones are usually probably your social media. You need to be able to use the Facebook aspect of it, WhatsApp, Instagram, or if it is customer support side, you need to use customer supporting platform, email supporting platforms like Zendesk, Freshdesk, Intercom, HubSpot. You need to be familiar with the CRMs. You don't same thing. If you are someone that is very good at Gmail, you should be able to handle Outlook. If you're someone that is very good at Microsoft Excel, you should be able to use Google Sheets. So they are basically different service provider, but so if you're able to just learn each of it, you'll be able to work with the rest of them as well. So you just need to have the willingness to learn on how to use the digital tools, your learning tools. Next, we have people who want flexible income. Yes, if you are looking for flexible income, VA work fits everybody. It fits. I don't know about other freelancing niches, but VA is for everybody. You don't need to have probably all this computer coding knowledge to be a VA. It can work for it. Fits well with students, parents, stay-at-home moms, job seekers, and anyone looking for extra income. You can start small, probably part-time if you don't want to like leave your source of income for now. You can start small, start as a part-time, then grow from it. You learn how to use it, you grow. A full-time virtual assistant, a full-time freelancer, I still have my 9 to 5 job that I'm doing. I still have just that I've moved my work from my office, physical office, to home because I still work as a customer support in my office. So I've just moved my work to my system. I told my boss I would like to switch remotely. I'm still doing my 9 to 5 job. I earn my salary monthly and I still have my virtual assistant stable job as well. So you don't need to like leave one for the other. I might decide to resign tomorrow if the pay is no more. Give it to me. Yeah. So that is that. And last one we have someone who is ready to be a virtual assistant must be ready to be consistent. Yes, this is very important. Virtual assistant usually rewards consistency. It's not motivation but consistency. You show up every day, improve little by little. It's not a magic here. It's not that because you open your profile today, the clients are just going to be coming in. No, it's not magic. You need to be consistent, work towards it. It's not something that you just start today, probably you did it for a week and the money is not coming, you abandon it and go. No, it doesn't work that way. It's just like the same way you write CVs and resumes, you apply for 1,000 job in a day. That is how you need to be consistent with your VA career. You need to be there, check your profile daily, go through people's work, learn how to improve yourself, and to be consistent and pray very well. Who VA is not for. Okay, we also have who virtual assistant is not for. It might not be for people that hate learning. There's someone that's probably you are too perfect to be corrected. You don't like learning things. VA tax might not be for you. Maybe you can just look for those kind of work that the client will just give it to you. They already say, okay, design this thing for me, and you just design it and submit. Even with those, I still feel like the client might ask for revision. So you must be someone that's willing to learn, or if you are someone that avoids responsibility, the VA work might not be for you because clients depend on you and you need to be responsible for the tasks you are doing, for the work that is being assigned to you. If you are looking for quick money, on dit l'argent chaud en français. If you are looking for a quick money, a virtual assistant might not be for you because it is a steady money. Money that you earn steadily, little by little by little by based on your experience and skills. That is how you earn. Today you might earn the same person that earn $5. Me as someone that the same person that earned $5 before, I'm still someone that earned like $1,000 per month now, $500 per month on each client, not overall income on different clients. So it doesn't limit you. So if you are looking for quick money, this job might not just be for you. And lastly, if you hate following instructions, probably you don't like following instruction, virtual assistant might be a little edgy for you. because your client depend on you. You are, like I said, you assist your clients on the work that they don't have time to do. Now imagine you doing it anyhow you like. The business is going to fall. While your client is even looking for new customers to come, the old ones are running away because you that you're supposed to assist the clients, you are not doing your job perfectly. So that will be a little edgy on it, and it might limit you from having a stable career. In short, virtual assistant is for people that are serious, reliable, and willing to grow. You don't have to be perfect, you just need to be committed. I think we have come to the end of today's session. One last thing I want you to remember is virtual assistant is not just an online work, it's a real career, but it's a job that you can build as a real business, which you can do, but still your skills matter more than your location. It doesn't limit where you are. It's your skills that work, that talks for you, not your degree. I've never had a client that I had interview with and they tell me, okay, what did you study in school? No. What they ask is, tell me what you can do for us. What are the skills that you can do? What are the sample work that you have, your portfolio? I think during these 12-week programs, as we are having assignments, we are having practicals, you will be having assignments to do with it. As you are doing this assignment, you keep it somewhere, save it in your drives, because they will act as your portfolio, as your sample work. When you later get the offer or you after have the job and the client is asking you, what are the skills, what's the sample, what are the work that you have done before for other clients? Can I see if it is related to their work? You can easily put out those sample work that you have done during this training as your portfolio. You show them, okay, these are things I can do, these are things I have done for other clients as well. So, and the last one is consistency. As I keep saying, consistency creates beautiful results. You just have to be consistent, keep working, and everything's going to go. So, as a summary, we have this. I believe from the end of this course training, this is IRVA, the different VA roles, and why VA is a strong income stream.
Thank
The
you very
real
much.
growth happens when you start practicing. You need to practice what you want to learn. That is where it becomes so. For next, we have that's why for those who want to take the virtual assistant seriously, we are having the 12-week program, practical program. This program is designed for everybody, beginners, those with experience. You don't need to experience, you don't need the tech background. What you need is just the willingness to learn. Because in the 12 weeks, you won't just be listening right now. You practice what you will learn, how to handle VA tasks, how to communicate professionally, manage emails and schedules, organize files, use digital tools that VAs use, and also build confidence. Everything will be hands-on, practical, please. And once you master into it, I believe you can venture into other specialization. Thank you very much. I
Thank you
think
very
that
much.
we'll be starting today.
That's
With
a
any question,
that's a
and
wonderful one.
please, I will be happy to answer.
That's a
Thank you.
wonderful one from Miss. Please, if you are still here with us, please go to chat
Thank you
and
very much.
and type wow on the chat. Please go to chat and type wow or reaction. Please let us know you are still with us and you enjoy the session. Wow. A lot of people enjoy this session perfectly. To be sincere with you, this my young lady, she kill it. And one thing about it is that the 12-week course that she's saying is going to be entirely 100% free, sponsored by RAF Union and ABCM Academy. Is going to be 100% free, sponsored by RAF Union and ABCM Academy. And we will be sincere with you, within that 12 weeks, we are going to deploy you into where you will be doing real job, real practical. And Miss Abigail has been saying you can keep those practical you are doing as your own portfolio to show a client to collect job after your 12-week course. So it's win-win situation. Your internship is going to be a real company that will do the practical of every skills they are teaching you from these virtual assistant skills. Not only virtual assistant skills, in all other areas too. We're going to be exploring the next 7 days. So when you do that, you can easily keep your work that you are doing.
So in the internship, you are going to make sure it's worth it. What I mean by the internship is within that internship period, you are going to be assigned to different tasks, and that task will do the tasks for you to learn more better. And one thing about it, even along the way you are doing your internship and along the way you are doing your course within the 12 weeks, you can decide to collect a job from clients, build your profile, collect job from clients, and boom, you are able to get the job done with the assistance of your instructors. And we all assist you. And when you get the job, you get paid. What I'm trying to say is that you can even make money while you are still learning. And that is our objective. Our objective is focused on you making money, not only just you learning, but how are you going to practicalize exactly what you are learning? And that's why we are bringing real people that are doing what exactly you want to do. Like Miss Abigail, she's a professional and a successful virtual assistant. And she's, to be sincere with you, she's one of the first set of people that I personally trained. Little aspect, just little training, just tip, like we are giving you like this, like bootcamp tip that I just give her. And she starts, boom, after her graduation, and she's doing it, making 6-figure in US dollars, not in Naira, making 6-figure online every single month. And one thing you enjoy as a freelancer or as a virtual assistant is that she determines her own time, whether she wants to work or she don't want to work, the kind of job she will do. And that's one of the benefits we are going to benefit. And that's where we are rounding up for today. I'm going to close now and bring my DG over to you, man.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Miss Abigail, for the wonderful session. We hope to see you again during the 3 months training. And I hope every one of us will learn a lot today again. Please, if we have any questions, please kindly drop it in the group and answers will be provided to it. See you again tomorrow. Thank you very much.